Hey Vault Hunters, what is happening and welcome back to the channel with me, Donny Mayhem. As always, thank you so much for coming back and viewing. This is a legendary weapon spotlight from Borderlands 3 and it is one of the new weapons recently put into the game with the METEORS Takedown free DLC that popped out later last month. And it is a shotgun from Torg called the TIGG'S Boom. Now mine is a double penetrating TIGG'S Boom. Your prefix may vary, and bear in mind this does come in all elements. I just so happen to get the radiation one. I've never really used Torg shotguns that much. The only shotguns I've really used a bit is probably the Butcher. So I've given this a try and it is quite cool actually. Stat wise, I won't go through them, you can see them on the screen, but your stats may vary anyways. What I will say is that with this gun, stuck gyro jets increase damage by 2%. Now as you can see by the front of the gun here, each one of those fires a pellet, and with each one that hits your enemy and sticks, you do an extra 2% damage. Now, the red flavour text, a gaping hole in the sky. Now, this has a chance to, when you hit an enemy, a meteor-like object, well, like given your chosen element, so mine, which you'll see in a second, a meteor of that element will spawn from the sky and aim and around the area of the enemy that you just hit. Now, I'm pretty sure this is bugged at the minute. It doesn't always happen. I'm not sure if it's just a chance, but sometimes I've gone through whole areas without it hitting. I think it may have something to do with elevation on the map. I tend to get it work more if I'm higher than the enemy. I haven't really figured that out yet, but you'll see in a second hopefully anyways. But it is a pretty cool shotgun. Now, the only way you can get this is from the takedown raid itself. You don't have to be on a Mayhem mode to get it. In my recent solo run, which was completely just on true Vault Hunter mode, no Mayhem mode activated, WOTAN the Invincible dropped this for me. Now, it's not anointed, but it's still quite cool to have in the collection. But if you do want this gun, because I don't really run shotguns, if you think this might suit you and you want it, it's the only one I have, but I will happily email it to you through the Borderlands email system if you want it. So comment down below if you want this, and the first person that wants it can happily have it. So, with that being said, let's get into a little bit of gameplay. So, first of all, I'll just say that this gun, I've tried it in Mayhem 4, and maybe it's my build, but I don't really think it's built for Mayhem 4, or it could be just me. I'd say it's definitely Mayhem 3, it does do a bit of damage. I'm only going to be against skags and stuff, like I always am with most weapons, just to show you what it can actually do. So hopefully we can get a meteor or two to spawn, but it doesn't. There, you see how it pops down after? A meteor comes down and hits them, but it doesn't always happen. Now, I'm not sure if this is a bug or if it's intentional, but as you see, it did hit again then. But I have been through whole areas with this gun before, trying to record a bit of footage for you guys, and I didn't get a single meteor spawn down. But it does look like it's actually coming down quite consistently now, which is quite cool. But yeah, it's definitely does some damage. Like I said, I am on Mayhem 3 mode at the minute, and it's really holding its own, albeit against basic skags. But as I said, I like to test these weapons out against easy enemies just so you guys can see what these weapons can actually do. I'm sure you can make this weapon do a lot more than I can do. But it's pretty cool actually. As I said, I don't really run shotguns. So like I said before, if you want this weapon, first person to comment in the comment section below. If you're on Xbox, that is, by the way, I can't email it to any other console or PC. I'll happily email this weapon to you. But that is the TIGG'S Boom. You get that from the METEORS Takedown DLC. I got it off WOTAN the Invincible. I'm not sure if it's his specific drop or if badass enemies in that raid can actually drop this. But there you have it anyways. That is the TIGG'S Boom. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe for more Borderlands and gaming content. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have been Donny Mayhem, and I will catch you guys next time.